Okay, number 11, a little bit different because there's two numbers there that don't form a pattern. So the first thing I would do using the method that I prefer is to write down, whoops, give me a pen out again. And just give me a moment to do so. I would write down x equals, I get 0.9177. So the first thing I would do, I would actually multiply by 100. And what do I get? I get 91. And now after the decimal point, I'm seeing the pattern now. And that's the pattern over there. All right? And then what I do, I got to move it two places or one place, depending how you look at it. Now, someone says, why do you say two places or one places? It really doesn't matter because the pattern is a repeating 7. So let me write that down. Now, by moving it one place, I got to multiply by an additional 10. Well, 10 times 100 is 1,000. And 10 times 91.7777 is going to be 917.77 repeated. Now, certainly, I realize that some people are better in arithmetic than others, but I want to write this so the decimal point lines up because that's really the way that most students see subtraction. So write this over here. 1,000x equals 917.77, and then I'm going to put 100x down, equals, let me be more careful this time, it's going to be 91.77, and that repeats itself. Then what I do is subtract. Now, I got to be honest with you, the left side's pretty easy to subtract. I hope you realize that. And what do you get? You get 900x. Now, what do you get over here? Well, looking at it, well, the decimal points definitely disappear. I mean, 0.77s, they're all disappearing. So really what I'm left off with, 917 minus 91. Well, that's going to be 6. You know what? I have to start again with that. Right? Did I do okay there? Yeah, I did all right. So it's going to be 6. That would be 8. This is going to be 11. You get 2, 826. All right, not so bad. Then what do? You divide both sides by 900. 826 over 900. And again, this is my preferred method. What do you get over here? Well, I think I could divide through by 2. You get 4. I'm sorry. I said 826, and they wrote 826 down. I can't get my eraser out. I just saw that. Oh, boy. So what do you get there? 413 over 450. Now, granted, you could look around for other things to divide by, but let's see the top number, 348, not divide 3, not divide 5, 413 over 450, right over here. But I want to point out, you might be surprised by this, but you can actually take your calculators and type in the number. By the way, the reason I got this number over here was I multiplied by a different power of 10 because some people see the pattern as being 7, 7, which means two places. I just moved it one place. All right. But anyway, you could take your calculator. Most calculators can do this by way 9086 and divide it by 9900. And a calculator is going to actually spit back 413 over 450. Right. Now, if you took my computation, which was 826 over 900, it's still going to spit back that 413 over 450. All right, let me talk about some students are not comfortable with what I just gave them. And then what they do is they say, if you're not comfortable with that, what do they have to do? Well, the bottom line, if they're not comfortable with that, they have to take the number and they have to recognize what the geometric series is when they see that number. So I'm going to write it down, different than it's written over here, by the way. I'm going to say it's really 91 over 100 plus, I'm going to say 7 over 1,000 plus 7 over 10,000. I think you get the idea. This is the geometric part. All right, let's write this down. So what are you going to get? 91 100ths plus, let's remind ourselves what we got. We got 1 over 1 minus, well, what's the r? That would be 1 over 10 times a1, which is 7 over 1,000. Again, if you enjoy doing this method over the other one, you're still going to get the same answer, by the way. Work relative to the same. It's whatever you understand is really the way you want to proceed. Don't think one way is better than the other. What do you get over here? 7. And then you can get 1,000 minus 100, which is 900. Wow, it looks like we're getting the same computations, doesn't it? And what do you get at 900? And 9 times 91. I'll write that down for you. That's 9 and then 81. So 819 plus 7, 826. Are we getting the same thing? Of course we are. Does it reduce the same thing? Of course it does. All right? Again, the method that you choose is the method that you choose. What do I prefer? I prefer this method over here. For me, it's easier. For other students, they go back to what's geometric. All right? They really do. All right? By the way, the method I'm using up here is still geometric. It's not changing. It's just the look of it looks different. The outcomes are not different. All right? Answers are listed for you. And again, no matter how you do these problems over here, you're always going to get the same number in the end. Thank you.